Hi. Welcome to Movie Explained in English. Today, I am going to explain an American action, sci-fi movie which was released in the year 2016 titled, Spectral. The movie begins in a country called Moldova, where some other country had captured, so now the American army had also reached to support Moldova. There were a lot of operations going on here. At that time, a soldier of the American army goes there somewhere. We come to know here that the soldiers of the American army had a special kind of helmet, in which there were such microphones in which a very fine voice could also be heard, and along with that, there was a special kind of lens in his helmet with which he could see any kind of thing, whether it was at night or during the day. In fact, whatever he could see, his recording also reached his base camp. Now that soldier hears a strange sound, then an invisible thing attacks the soldier. The thing was not visible to the soldier, due to which he dies. Now we are shown Dr. Clayne in a story, where the soldiers were doing their new experiment at the base of the American army. Clayne had made a laser light. He says that if this light falls on the snow, it will melt it, and if it falls on the water, it will freeze it. Seeing all this, the American army tells Clayne that we should do this experiment on humans. But Clayne says, no, I do not believe this. I did not make this thing for humans. Now Dr. Clayne is also sent to Moldova with the rest of the soldiers where the war was going on. Here the general shows a recorded video to Clayne, which was of the same invisible who had attacked the soldiers. But seeing that video, Clayne does not understand what that thing is. After this, Clayne meets a girlfriend there. She was a CIA agent. She takes a signature from Clayne on a paper in which it was written that whatever you see here or whatever you are told, you will not tell anyone about it. Clayne had also signed on those papers. Now these people watch that video again. The general tells that whoever has come out of the battlefield says that that thing is very strange. Maybe a soul, but no one knows about it. That what is it that attacks anyone and kills him immediately? But here the friend says, no, I do not think so. I think that our enemies have a special kind of technology in which they wear a special kind of suit and disappear. Then they attack our soldiers. Then Clayne says, no, our enemies cannot have so much advanced technology. They cannot make any such thing. We have to get a lot of information about this. What is it? The general says, do you have any plan? He says, about that thing we need a lot of recorded videos of it to know so that we can research on that thing. What is it? And for this I have a special kind of camera with which we will be able to see it more clearly. Now Clayne puts that camera on top of the army truck. When he was doing this, all the soldiers start laughing at him. Then the captain comes there, who is telling everyone that all the weapons you use in the war have been made by Clayne. So that's why you all have to respect Clayne. Here the captain also tells everyone that one day ago our team had gone on a mission, but now we are not in contact with them, and I think that invisible thing must have attacked them. That's why we have to go there somehow and save their lives. Now they all make a plan that they will go to that place with some soldiers of their army. They also had a client and a friend with them. The client's job there was that he would monitor the cameras in the helmet of all the soldiers. He will watch their recorded videos and check. Everyone had reached the place where the army soldiers had come on a mission one day ago. This was a very big building. Now all the soldiers go inside that building while Clayne and his friend were in the truck, because there were many monitors and screens there which were connected to their cameras, which were attached to the soldiers' helmets. These people had to check them. Now all the soldiers go inside where they see that there are many soldiers who have died. But the surprising thing was that there was no sign of any kind of attack. The client tells his team from the truck that there is something under the bathtub. When the soldiers remove it and see, there was a soldier hidden under it. He had come here on a mission a day ago. He was hiding because he was afraid of the invisible thing. Now he tells his team that he is very dangerous, who has killed everyone. Get out of here quickly or we will also die. When the soldiers go out of that building, they attack all the invisible things and kill them. The soldiers who were on top, they start coming down with the help of ropes. Now that thing also comes behind them. Then Clayne got a chance. He records it in his camera. Clayne had seen that thing very closely. He was also surprised to see that invisible thing because he had never seen such a thing himself. Now they all try to run away from here. That invisible thing had killed many soldiers. Now those who had escaped, they quickly sit in the truck and start going. He also had that soldier who was hidden under the bathtub. Clayne now interrogates him. Before that soldier tells him anything, his truck comes on top of the bomb scattered in the ground. Due to which there was a huge explosion. Their truck turns over. That soldier was also dead who was hidden under the bathtub. The soldiers who had escaped, Clayne also brings his camera with him while going. So that if he gets a chance again, he can record that invisible thing again. They were trying to contact Captain Bay. But they have no contact with anyone. The soldier's helmet was also completely damaged, in which everything was recorded. It was wasted. Here Clayne sees with his special camera that those invisible things are coming to him. But the camera does not stop. Because there was a metal circle on the road, due to which he could not attack them. Now when these people go inside and see, two children were sitting there. After interrogation, they come to know that that circle was made by the father of those children. It meant that the father of those children knew about these things. Now they also get in touch with their general. And the place where you are, you have to come a little further from there. Now all of them had to somehow get out of those invisible things. Here Clayne sees a lot of metal lying around. Seeing this, he got an idea. He says that we will make weapons from it which can help us kill those invisible things. And he also makes a special light with the help of his camera so that he can see those invisible things. Their weapons were also ready. Now they all run away from here. They were able to see those invisibles with the help of that light. The weapons that Clayne had made and were killing them with the help of it. But still those invisibles kill a lot of soldiers. But Clayne and the rest of the soldiers who were saved finally reach there where their helicopters and tanks had to come. At that time, Clayne's light was also damaged here. Because of which they now stop seeing those things. Before that, those things attacked them. Tanks and helicopters had also come here. Their tanks had the same camera lights with which the invisibles could be seen. With the help of the camera lights, they see 4 invisible people inside the building who looked like human beings. When they are attacked by the tank, nothing was happening to them. Now the children who had come here with them, he kills the small child of them. His sister also runs to save him. But he was not able to escape. Clayne quickly takes the remaining people and sits in the helicopter. When the helicopter started flying, the things that were still coming to kill them get away from the helicopter's air. While going, Clayne drops a lot of metal on those invisibles due to which many invisibles were finished. While going in the helicopter, he sees that these invisibles have spread everywhere. Who had spread destruction everywhere. They could not even go back to their base because the invisibles had also destroyed their base. Now these people are taken to another camp where there was also a girl with them whose dad had saved them from those invisibles with metal. These people ask that girl about her dad. That girl tells that my dad used to work in a city to make a tank. Now that girl was talking about the same city from where these invisible people were spread everywhere. There was a very big power plant in that city. Clayne had understood that what is happening that some or the other experience has been done. But when and how? Now he did not understand this. Then the general comes there who was very sad and was saying that thousands of our soldiers have been killed. Slowly these invisible shadows will take over the whole world. No one will survive. Clayne says that I have understood what this thing is. He tells the general that there are 4 things in our world. Solid, liquid, gas and plasma. You all know that Einstein had invented a theory that if anything is cooled to -273, then it loses its original shape. And this thing is the 5th type. But if it comes close to any iron or metal, then their speed slows down. Their temperature is very cold. So whenever they come close to a person, the person dies. Friend shows everyone pictures of the power plant about which he knew. He says that a lot has happened here in the last 10 years. A lot of experiments have been done. They have a special kind of technology that reduces the temperature and makes the 5th type of soldiers that no one can see. Here Clayne says that we will have to make such weapons. He says that all the weapons I have made, bring them all to me. Clayne had started his work and very soon he also makes weapons. Now he took those weapons and reached the power plant with his team. Then an invisible soldier comes in front of them on which they attack with their weapons and it was over. This means that whatever weapon they had made, it was very powerful. Here now there were soldiers on their side, their job was to finish the power plant there which was making the team of invisible soldiers. They come to the lab where they come and see that those invisible soldiers have been kept in a glass box. They are absolutely ready, but they were joined with some stars because of which they were alive and if they are separated from it, they will be finished. The soldiers outside were also competing with these invisibles. They kill many invisible soldiers with their weapons. But now all of them had taken a very big shape. They were attacking the soldiers. Therein, Clayne and Fran try to break the stars there due to which the walls of the lab also began to move. Clayne somehow separates all the stars due to which the team of those invisible soldiers was now finished. After this, Clayne goes to the second lab here where a very large nervous system of humans was kept and all the invisible soldiers here were connected to this system. That is, somewhere their system was still alive. This nervous system was of humans and with the help of this those invisible soldiers were run. Humans were first brought to this lab and then their whole body was scanned and their nervous system was made. And along with that, their clones were made, that is, their duplicates were then kept at a low temperature so that they change to the 5th form, that is, the 5th type and then they become an invisible soldier. Now this work could not be done by keeping ordinary people. If this was done to them, they could have died. Then those clones were joined to this nervous system. They started killing humans by changing into invisibles. Actually, the government here had already done such experiments but some of their experiments failed due to which some invisibles became free and spread all over the world. But now Clayne knew what he had to do now that he can save the world by destroying the nervous system. That is why he closes the system due to which all the nervous systems of humans were freed. The movie ends with, Clayne saved the whole world from those invisible soldiers. This is my explanation for the movie, Spectral. So what do you guys think about the movie? Write in the comment. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on the notifications and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.